Hi, it's me. I'm in my polytunnel. Hello. I've just come in. I've been at work all day. It's back on hedge cuts at the minute. And I've come in to feed the fish. The lid's been shut all day because I was losing a bit through evaporation. So the lid's back on, lid's back off rather. I've fed them, and I've just fed them some mealworms as well because I've got a few mealworms left, so we'll see if they eat them. It's still bubbling away there. Everything's fizzing away. I just thought I'd bring you along because in my worm bin, I've now got an ant farm worm bin. So I'm going to just show you, because sometimes the ants are really good and they bring all their, there they are, look. They bring all their eggs to the surface. I'm just going to show you this. Now I just need a bit of newspaper. Oh, I don't want to get covered in ants now. There we go. Let's just chuck them in the bucket. This will be better. Oh, I wonder if that's a pile. Now look, can you see in there? Some soil. There's one egg. I don't know whether they're in there. Right, they're there, look. So there's a leaf and it's full. Oh, excellent. But look at that. See, can you see in the bottom there? They're all ant pupa and ant larva, and the ants are, they're all carrying them off. But the reason that I don't mind, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm just going to, oh, look, they're queen ants. Now, I know you shouldn't do this because it's going to, I don't know, hurt. Is that the word, hurt? If you're quick, you can scoop up ants and then you can feed your fish with them. Doesn't matter about a bit of dirt going in the fish tank. It's all good. But there's some queen ants there. They're going to hate me, the ants. Anyway, look. So, oh, there's more. Absolutely billions of them. Now, this is my worm bin. Whew, they're not happy then. So, I'm just going to scoop and scoop. Oh, look at this. These are on the newspaper, so that's quite nice of them. Let's see if we can just take... Oh, look at that. Like, jackpot. Here we go. Right, so all of these... Oh, crap, lost a load. Lost a load, left a load. Anyway, look, there's absolutely billions of them. They're taking over the polytunnel a bit. No, that's just nonsense. I'm just making it up. They're taking over the... Oh, they're taking over the worm bin. And again, I'm just going to pick out... They keep on breeding and they keep on producing more and more. So let them do it. And I just utilise what I've got. So this is a worm bin. And these are ant eggs and ant pupa. And you just got to go quick. They're not really biting me. I think my skin's a bit tough. Although I've just recently showered. My skin's a bit tougher than most because of working and all that sort of stuff. So look, here we go. Ant eggs. There's a bit of dirt in there, don't care. It's going to be all right. There we go. Good scoop of ant eggs. I'm going to give some to these as well, because in here we've got fish. Let's just chuck the rest in there. We'll give them to them now. And then the ants themselves, I'm going to tap the bucket. And I know it looks a bit cruel. Chuck them all down the bottom, and then they go in there as well, and into here, like that. And there's fish in both of them, and they'll eat the ants. And there's... ow. Okay. That one caught me a bit. Now, there's fish, and they'll eat the actual larvae. They'll eat the ants. They'll eat all of them. And the ants will just reproduce more. Look, they've got absolutely tons there. And the females are all got the wings on. These are the queens, that they call them. And I can't remember what they're called. Queens in the lakes, something like that. The boys and the girl ants. And they breed together. They fly. When you get a bit of rain, it encourages the queen ants to fly and leave the nest to go and colonise new nests. And they meet up with other boy ants from other nests. And the whole process starts again, and they make a new nest. But instead, they're going to do it in my worm bin in here. And I'm just hoping... Oh, right, okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to get the bucket back because there's more eggs. The fish are going to be so fat by tomorrow. They won't be wanting any more food. I fed them loads as well, so I'm only feeding them sort of a morning and night at the minute. There we go, there's a ton of eggs there. I actually thought that by putting citrus leaves in, that it might discourage them from going in the worm bin, but maybe not. I'm hoping that worms are all right and they haven't all been eaten by ants. Who knows? Anyway, this is going in here as well, look. And there we are. It's like rice. And the ants are going in there, and some of them they'll escape if they want. The ants will run away. And there's a little duck. It's called Simon, that duck, and it's Simon the thermometer duck. There's two of them, and they're very similar. I think they're twins, Simon and Simone. And this one's in here, and I should imagine it's about 15, something like that, in the pot, in this thing. I've not looked, and it's covered in ants, so I don't know that. Let's just see. Let's just give him a wash. Oh God, I'm not going to be able to see that. Let me have a look. There might be some. I'm going to pick some flowers and just rub that off like that. There we go. That's cleaning it well. Let's see what the temperature is. Temperature is. God, my eyes are terrible. It's way down there. What did I say, 14, 15? It's got to be about that. Sorry, I'm not prepared at all for having to clean a Simon the thermometer duck. Can you see? I said it's about 15, and I think I'm probably right. It's probably 60. Oh God, no, it's 20. 20 degrees is more than that, 70. 20 degrees. I wonder if the fish aren't eating that much. It's probably a bit hot for them. Anyway, they've got plenty to eat for the night, and I hope they enjoy all those eggs and larvae and pupa, and I'm sure they will. Look at all the ants. I bet they're really annoyed with me. They'll just make more, because that's what ants do. That man from Ants Canada, sorry dude, my fish like ants too. So yeah, I like your programme, Ants Canada. I think it's great that he keeps ant farms. I don't know whether everybody watches YouTube stuff and sees these brilliant things, but there's a bloke called Ants Canada, and he keeps all different species of ants in like ant farm type things, and he sells them and all that sort of stuff. But I bet he'd be horrified, wouldn't he, feeding all my fish with all these ants. But there are so many, and as I say, they reproduce so quickly. I mean, there's probably like that whole bathtub is one massive nest now. But look at the fish. I mean, they are eating the fish sticks that I've fed them as well. I'm giving them a choice, but there we go. They're going and they're eating all the ant eggs as well. I'm quite happy with my little fishes. This one here, I really like it. I think I've called it Blotch or something because it's blotchy. I'll probably change its name because I'll have forgotten. No way. There's one with a white face, and it's a gold one with a white face. There's a blotchy one. There's a shabumpkin. It's just got a bit of dark on it. And then there's 6 red ones. There's a couple of other yellow ones as well. Here comes Blotch. Don't know what to do. There we go. So yeah, if you have fish in a pond and you have some rocks in your garden or something like that, and about this time of year, if you go along and you turn the rocks over and get a bucket like I did, and if you're quick and you don't mind getting bit, I don't think I got really bitten very much, but as I say, I've got tough hands. You can do what I did. You can just jam your hand in an ant's nest. Be very careful. These ones are just black ants, and they're all right, I find. If you get there's another one in this field, and it's like a red ant, but it's bigger, and that one gives you a nasty nip. So it's not advisable to stick your hand in an ant's nest, really. That was probably bad advice. But with black ants, I don't mind, and I just do what I did, and now I've got lots of food for my fish, and they'll eat it all over the night. That was Blacky Tiny Eyes, came up and took a big mouthful of ant eggs. Just going to get that bit of stinging nettle leaf there, and Simon the thermometer duck is still covered in ants, but they've got to have somewhere to go, I suppose. They'll all escape. The majority of them, they're very good at swimming. They make a little raft when they're together. But Blacky tiny eyes again. There you go, you can see him. He's a bit shy, but he's massive. And he's polishing off all those ant eggs. It's very good. Just lots of high protein. It's just protein, I think. I mean, I could have cooked them up and had them instead of rice. I'm not going to, that's just weird. I'm sure some people do. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along and just show you what happens when you shove your hand in an ant's nest and collect loads of ants' eggs. That's what happens. I'm going to have to do something with my worm farm. I'm just going to sneak up here. There's a whole shoal of my whole shoal of white cloud minnow. I think they've probably seen me. I'm just going to lean here a minute and see if they come back up. They're actually feeding on the pupa larvae and eggs. You can hear splashing in the background. That's the other fish, goldfish eating them. Oh dear. I don't know why I'm whispering. Let's see if we can go in a bit closer. Nah, that's going to scare him off. Spooked him. You can see there's a big clump of eggs there. There's quite a few clumps of eggs. There's lots of pond skaters in here, and I can see one over there. I think that's got an egg in its mouth actually, so it's probably eating them up. They've got like a proboscis thing, and they jam it in, and then they suck out. I presume. Well, I kind of think I've seen a thing on it, and they much the same as a spider. They stick the proboscis in and inject like a liquidizing solution into the prey, and then it liquidizes it, and then they suck it back up, much like a smoothie. So, ant egg larva pupa smoothie. There was one in here, I don't know where it came from, and then there was some in the pond, so I went and caught another one and brought it up and put it with this one. And now I think there's 4 in here at the minute, but the 2 had babies, and they had loads of little tiny ones, and there's 4 left. And so I'm quite excited about them. They're nice. And that's this little pond. Don't know what that plant is there still. I know what this one is because it's in the other pond. And my umbrella grass has gone to seed. Everything else is flowered and stuff. That's finished and flowered, and it's gone to seed as well. And that was me in my polytunnel with my fish and ants. And I just thought I'd bring you along. Hope you're all well. Catch you later. Just show you that. I'll show you that. I'm sorry, God, that must have been awful because we were zoomed right in. It would have been like, oh God, how horrendous. Right, let me just do it again. Bye. Hope you're well. Nice one. Take care. Cheers.